I'm gonna read it over. It's Wisdom Solomon 5:7. It says we wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through the deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known them. And that goes into the precept where it says they go about to establish their own righteousness, but have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. Lean into your understanding. There's a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is the way is the death. And this is the mindset of the wicked. Those that occupied themselves in vain, things that didn't profit. It says, verse 8, what have pride profited us? And pride is the one returning from his maker, depart from his maker. That's the beginning of pride, and pride goes before destruction. It says, and what have good riches, and what good have riches with our vaunting brought us? All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasteth by. So knowing that all the vain pleasures of this world and the wickedness of the world pass by, but as it says in 1 John 2, verse 17, it says, verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father Yahweh, but is of the world. And the world passed away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. And the scripture tells us not to love the world. And if we doing the will of the Most High, we're going to abide forever. As far as those that's occupied and weary themselves in the way of wickedness and destruction, they want fighting and rehearsing the righteous acts, going about establishing their own righteousness. They're going to see that their end is without honor. When you jump down in Wisdom Solomon to finish it off, it says, verse 15, but the righteous live forevermore. The righteous is those that standing boldly, those that's trusting in the words of prophecy, those that's declaring it, fighting a good fight of faith. Those who's called and gave diligence to enduring their calling, no matter what, that's standing boldly. It says, but the righteous live forevermore, and their reward is also with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua. It says, therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. And he shall take to him his jealousy for the complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies. He shall put on righteousness as a breastplate and true judgment instead of a helmet. He shall take holiness for an invincible shield. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. So Yahweh Bashamal Shah, the Most High, he bring back justice, judgment, and deliverance for the righteous that been standing boldly, man. And that same righteous is back to there in that lot, standing boldly, as is prophesied to be according to many prophecies. They're going to receive their rewards, man. Because all this is just temporary. We're just passing through. So I quoted the precepts and read the precepts. It says, this is spiritual powers, man. The Lord taking the righteous and glorifying them, beautifying them, man. It says, then shall the right aim and thunderbolt go abroad and from the clouds. And that's talking about the chariots. As from a well-drawn bow shall they fly to the mark, and hailstone full of wrath shall be cast out of a stone bow, and the water of the sea shall rage against them, and the flood shall cruelly drown them. Yeah, mighty wind shall stand up against them, and like a storm shall blow them away. Thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth, and ill dealing shall overthrow the throne of the mighty. And that's total destruction that's going to come in the end times from Yahweh Bashem Shah, his men that stood boldly, that's going to be turned to the battle axe, his glory in the heavenly host. These different kingdoms gathered together for the World War III, and through these ICBM nuclear missiles, and then a fire had already been kindled. So there's a bunch of series events that's going to be taking place right in the midst of this, man. And we're at the end of the end, a great time to be alive, as it says in Romans the 13th chapter, man. That's why we standing boldly. That's why we on the highways and byways, feeding the sheep, fighting a good fight. This is Romans 13:10. Love working no ill to his neighbor, therefore love is the fulfilling of the law. And that, knowing the time that now it is a high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So our salvation is nearer than when we believe, and we're standing boldly to receive the end of our rewards and our, obedience and being servants of whom the world ignorantly and willingly calls Jesus and Jehovah, man. There's a great reward for that. So Lord, hopes the lessons edifying. Shalom. Sorry for the interruptions.